Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the BitcoinMeister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is July the 9th, 2018. Strong hand, long-term thinking. Hey, that's my view from my hotel room at the Marriott. The Calgary Tower is actually, you can't see it. It's right outside my video, right outside my window. I'm going to turn it toward me now. Can you see me here? My lovely hotel room. That's my shirt. What's it say there? Strong hand. All right. So yeah, the Bitcoin Rodeo, linked to below. This event has been great. This crypto experience in Calgary, I've only been here for a little bit over 24 hours now. I mean, seeing the guys like Benny and Vortex and Francis, everyone. Ken Bozak's here too, man. It's just been a great, it's so positive, such a positive vibe. So I'm like trying to open something here to see my notes. Bear with me a second, guys. All right, so just check out the links below. Trezor, Ledger Nano. Follow me at TechBot on Twitter. I've been updating. We've been sending out tweets from the event. Just fun stuff. Really, again, this is one of the best crypto travel experiences of my life so far. So the guys putting on this event have been so gracious, have been so generous. I'm in a little bit of a rush because I'm going to go out with some familiar people. I think Bozak's probably out on the town. I know Benny and his wife are going to be there. Rodolfo, some other people we met up with today. So there's a crew out there. If you check out the World Crypto Network video that their latest video, I linked to it in my Steemit. I'm BitcoinMeister on Steemit. There's a woman, Amanda. She helped put on this event. She was hanging with us. She'll be there. You'll get a kick out of it. She appeared on. We got a woman to appear on the World Crypto Network. So that's a great, grand accomplishment, right? Anyway, so let's get into the news though. I wanted to give everybody a regular video. It was hard to fit this thing in here, but I'm giving you a regular one, just like just like I try to do every single day. So we had one earlier today. Check it out. That wasn't a regular video. It was actually at the event. And Calgary is looking beautiful today. It's just great weather. Wow, this is about as much downtown Zurich, the financial capital of Switzerland, as it gets. A Swiss quote trading company with a banking license is starting a crypto lounge here in October. So that tweet is from a dude, Chain Junkies. It shows a photo of a building in Zurich. They are going to have a crypto lounge there in October. And when the Swiss people, when they get into cryptocurrency, it's a good sign, I think. Those people know about long-term thinking and the true value of real money. So that's an exclusive, that photo that you'll see below in the link section. Hey, everyone. Yeah, Adam's a little tired. He was up earlier today. I worked out. I've been up a lot. So pound that like button if you just want to give Adam even some more energy so he can fully go out on the town with everyone. No, I don't drink, obviously, but they're probably drunk. A lot of drunken people in Alberta and Calgary this week because it is the Calgary Stampede. That's why where the name Bitcoin Rodeo comes from. And hopefully they're going to have this event next year here too. Again, it has been a blast. Big events usually aren't Bitcoin centric. They become blockchain, ICO stuff. This thing's been Bitcoin centric most of the time. Sure, I heard people talk about ICOs, losing a lot of money on ICOs. I heard guys talk, to each his own. Anyone can like anything they want to hear. So that's great. That's the beauty of cryptocurrency. This is where the big boys play. All right. Next, here's a tweet from Lop. It's counterintuitive, but Bitcoin leads by being conservative. Remember that, people. Holders value predictable monetary policy. Yes, they do. Developers value stable platforms. Few folks appreciate having the rug ripped from beneath their feet. In the rush to overtake Bitcoin, competitors recklessly risk it all. Oh, and we'll be talking about some of them a little later on in the show today. Yeah, conservative is good in cryptocurrency. If you want to get fancy, then you can fork off, create your own crypto dividend. Hey, that's what my speech was about today at the Bitcoin Rodeo. I talked about crypto dividends. Yeah. Pound that like button again. I just need to say it a second time. Yeah, I'm getting a little tired. All right, so this one dude comes up to me today with his son, a little son. He's a little kid he brought to the event. His kid is known as the Crypto Kid, and he's from here in Calgary. So I said I'd mention him. The guy went up to Benny, too. He recognized Benny and I from our shows. And, you know, Crypto Kid's got a show, man. This little kid's got a Bitcoin show, a cryptocurrency show. And that's good, getting little kids into it. I haven't watched it, I haven't watched it yet. Seemed like a nice kid. I guess I'll see him tomorrow, too. But it's linked to below. It says Crypto Kid next to it. So check out the Crypto Kid from Calgary. And again, visit me on Steemit. At BitcoinMeister to see the videos from today, the World Crypto Network video, which actually had a woman in it. Again, for you guys who value your wealth in women, you shouldn't. And I even told her, I was like, no, don't value your wealth in women. Value your wealth in Bitcoin. I didn't say that on video. No, I said something like that on video, but I told, no, she's a good person. Amanda's a good person. There are a lot of good people putting on this event. But again, and then my event, and then my Bitcoin video from earlier in the day is there. And again, the World Crypto Network video, don't start yelling and screaming about how the audio is bad. Yeah, the audio was a little bad, okay? Deal. Or don't even watch it. You know, Vortex is trying his best here. If the connection slows down, then, you know, it's free. Don't complain. No, you can complain. It's a free world, but you're a jerk. I say you're a jerk when you start. It's the first. I'm not watching this. The audio is bad after 1 second. You impatient, impulsive, no coiner, 80%ers. This, you know, today, a lot of people, smart people, were talking about long-term thinking. They sounded a lot like me, actually, talking because that's what I preach, long-term thinking. Don't get into this impulsive nonsense, buying these ICOs and all. Okay, you've heard it all before. So also, when Benny was on stage with Luis today, talking about crypto culture, and they were talking about Steemit, man. Steemit was getting some shout outs. Benny was talking about how some people are frustrated with YouTube, so they're moving over to Steemit. I'll have more about that a little later. Again, yeah, I'm just having a blast here, baby. So everyone's giving it their all here. A lot of independent thinkers. Alberta's got a lot. Alberta, man, this event's going to put Alberta on the crypto map. I mean, we're doing it. We're contributing here. I'd love to come back. I'd love to return. And again, I'm going to be in Alberta, you know, the rest of the month. I'm going to be in Red Deer on Wednesday. I'm going to be talking in Edmonton on, and some of those guys are already here. It's been a pleasure meeting some guys from Edmonton and Red Deer. I'm going to be hanging with you dudes soon, especially you dudes in Edmonton. I'll be up there quite a while. We'll be talk about Alberta a lot on this channel. It's who could predict that? When all you guys watching this got into cryptocurrency, started watching these videos, everybody's videos, World Crypto Network videos, the nonsense videos out there by the 80%ers. Did you ever think there's going to be like some guy talking about the Alberta crypto scene and like showing you on the ground stuff and like living here for 3 weeks? What I'm going to do? Yeah, this is fun, man. This is fun. All right. So you guys know Safe, the guy who wrote the Bitcoin Standard. I can't, I butcher his name. So we call him Safe. This, he kept talking about long-term thinking today too. I mean, I think his book has to deal a lot with it. I have not read his book. Hey, he's been funny, man. He seems really hardcore in person, you know, in videos. He's very, very unemotional and you know, he's kind of machine-like and stuff, but he was pretty funny. Yeah, some of the things, he'll just straight up call things that's socialist, that's communist. I like it, man. I like he's good in person. He's funny in person. And I ran into him working out when I got here. You know, I was only here for like an hour or 2 or 3 yesterday. Walk into the workout room. Who's coming out? He's Safe is coming out. We'll talk about him in a second. Henry Law just sent 25 Hong Kong dollars. And I'm going to talk about Hong Kong a little later in the show. He said, Winklevoss invested in Tezos. Add a Tezos wallet and I'll give you 5 Tezos coins. Buy and hold Bitcoin, people. Only very small bets for altcoins. All right, Henry, I'm not going to add a Tezos wallet. I'm sorry, dude. They're getting really sketchy over there. If you got lucky with them, like you said you did or whatever, good job. You said only small bets for altcoins. Yes, it is gambling. Altcoins, it's bets, it's gambling. So no, I'm not going to set up a Tezos thing. I mean, some guys I respect a lot in the space. I mean, they're ripping on it big time, and it's gathering more momentum in terms of people ripping on it. I mean, it's giving away. It's KYC people. I don't know, you know. But Henry, thank you so much for the contribution, and thank you for being a loyal watcher of these videos and everything, and reminding everyone that yeah, altcoins definitely a lot of gambling going on over there. Again, I have talked about speculation in the top tier altcoins. Sometimes I consider speculation by people who are already doing pretty well in the crypto scene and have no debt. Most of you out there have a lot of debt and should be paying off your debt before you buy Tezos. There's something right there. Okay, let's go back to the stuff I skipped. No, we'll talk about that next time. Let me put that in parentheses to remind myself. We talked about Steemit. Here, this is a tweet from Kanzor. Anti-inflation folks should flip their talking points to something like, by opting out of inflation, you'll be recovering 2% of value per year. How about at least 2% of value per year you'll be recovering? I mean, in the United States, what's the official inflation? 2%. But I mean, you've seen how prices go up in terms of fiat. I'm not going to get into that discussion. But yeah, opt out of inflation, and you will be recovering 2% of your value per year at least. I know a good way of opting out of inflation. But strong hand, buy and hold Bitcoin. Yeah. Okay. And again, I hope you guys have been following TechBalt all of today on Twitter. That's me, TECHBALT. Follow it tomorrow. I'll keep on tweeting stuff out from the rodeo. Now, something else that Safe said was, and he was signing he gave a Bitcoin Standard speech. There were some funny moments like this one. And he compared Bitcoin to the sewage system. It's the plumbing of the financial system, but he compared it to the sewage system. Back in the day, people were really excited when they got sewage. I mean, they didn't have to, be around defecation all the time. It was pretty exciting at first. Now we just take it for granted, but we have to have it. I mean, we have to have a sewage system. So there, do you get the Bitcoin comparison? Right now, everyone's going crazy over Bitcoin, but one day in the future, it'll just be there. And it's just be something that is underlying everything that we just take for granted, but we have to have it. Now, imagine if you, I mean, put that in perspective. If the sewage system was a company back in the day, if you could somehow monetize that and become an investor in the worldwide, the success of worldwide sewage systems, you'd be like a trillionaire now or something like that. So compare that to like Bitcoin, how it will be the plumbing of the financial system, how it will be a tremendous underlying aspect of the financial system. Now, again, I'm not saying it's getting rid of fiat or anything like that. I'm kind of leaning. I mean, maybe what Safe is saying, it won't be that grand, but it very much well could be. It will be something that I think we will take for granted, though. It will just be there. It's an interesting subject matter. I could probably do a whole show on it. I won't, though. That's it. I thought it was funny comparing Bitcoin and sewage systems. All right. Had Odell tweet here. Oh, this is about Bancor. So Bancor was like a hot to trot ICO. It was supposed to be decentralized like a year ago. Everybody was talking about it. Wow, that like kind of sounds like, everyone talking about Tezos or everyone talking about Neo and everybody talking about EOS. Okay, so a year later now with the miracle of Bancor, it's having a problem, a big problem, and it's not decentralized because here we go. Bancor has confirmed I like my Baltimore accent. That's why I can't pronounce Safe's name either. Bancor has confirmed Cointelegraph sources. See below. Also, seems pretty obvious to me, but we're saying point blank, if you can freeze tokens or pause, shut down the network unilaterally, your platform is clearly not decentralized. That is a Matt Odell tweet. So it's linked to below. Everything I talk about in this video is linked to below. So if you need a better explanation than what I just gave. Bgold, I'm on their email list. They sent me an update. Obviously, a lot of us are still holding Bgold because we got that crypto dividend for free if we were holders, especially if we had it on our Trezor. So here's a little update for you. Successful network upgrade. No, not nutgrade. Network upgrade. Adam is losing pronunciation skills. The network upgrade was a success. The blockchain is stable, and all partners can resume regular activities, including returning confirmation requests to pre-fork levels. Now delivering greater safety, greater stability, and renewed ASIC resistance. Congratulations, Bgold. And my guest, Bgold Edward, was talking about this on This Week in Bitcoin a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. So, hey, I don't think I talked about this beforehand, and I haven't got a full confirmation yet, but it looks like Monero is going to be on Trezor soon. Well, there we go. That's good news for Monero and for Trezor. Oh, I've been loving my Trezor. I'm going to tell you a Trezor story soon. I think I have it written down here. Did I forget it? Someone today who says he watches this show, I don't have his name right here. He told me that at the very least, people can say Bitcoin started the world's largest conversation about money ever. That's true, man. Bitcoin did start the largest conversation about money ever in the world. All right, there was one dude here who's a Canadian telling me about how he had a mortgage application with a bank. They found out like he had Bitcoin, and they wouldn't do business with him. On that note, a guy named Leo, who I actually met in Hong Kong, he said 3 years ago at DBS Bank ran a crypto event in Singapore. Everyone who signed up for the event had their DBS bank account closed down within 1 month of the event. Ouchie. So sometimes if you tell your bank that you're in the crypto or trading, or they think you're trading it, or that they become, some of them are really paranoid, apparently. Those are two stories right there. One of a guy I met, and one that I just coincidentally stumbled upon on Twitter there. Yeah, I talked about, first of all, the mainstream media of crypto, CoinDesk, I mean, Cointelegraph, all those they should be covering this event in Alberta. I mean, we're talking hundreds of people at this event. This is not a small event. Andy Hoffman has a Brhodium update or prediction on Steemit. Again, he's using Steemit. He's in motion. There's other guys talking about Brhodium. I actually mentioned Brhodium in my speech today because it's a crypto dividend. That's an airdrop one. Everybody had to sign up for it a while ago. People have asked me again, like, am I getting my Brhodium? Well, if you signed up properly for it, then again, it is not a fork. It's not like Be Private or Bgold. But Andy talks about it a lot today in his Steemit. I thought I'd mention it. There are people asking me about Brhodium, and Andy is definitely the dude to ask about Brhodium. And yeah, the other dude talking about it is Bitcoin to the Moon. The guy, I was wearing his shirts back when I was in Baltimore. So I seriously recommend for you Trezor owners out there, and you guys know that I love the Trezor, and you guys now, you got to know that I like the Trezor over any other storage device. Now, you know, Rodolfo Novak's got his storage devices. I haven't tried them out. There's a picture of me holding one of them. I got to tweet that out. I love how he made it look like a calculator. That's the way you market it to regular people too. I don't know how easy those ones are used. But anyway, going back to Trezor, that's my favorite one out there. Much love to Rodolfo too, you know, with his thing. But I advise all you dudes with your Trezor that are paranoid, you do your the test. You can do a test on the screen of the, you don't have to type in your recovery seed, but you can, it's the advanced recovery seed test. confirmation that you have the correct recovery seed written down. So once you do this test, and again, you don't have to type it in because you don't want to type your recovery seed into your computer ever, but you can do it through the Trezor device, through their screen on an old Trezor, which is called the Trezor 1 or the Trezor Model T. You can do this test. It is so reassuring. It's such a good feeling. Like that you're 100% sure, you know what, my recovery seed, I copied it down correctly. If this Trezor gets run over by a stampede of horses here in Calgary, it'll be fine. So do that. And yeah, they call it advanced, and it is a little advanced. Hey, if you need a crypto consultation, if you need help setting up your Trezor, email adam@trezorhelp.com. I'm still doing that stuff, man. Got to be in motion. People need that. All right. Get your Trezor, link below. And I'm friends now with another guy here from Vancouver who, what's the name of his company? Anyway, he's like a third-party seller of Trezors and ledgers, and not ledgers, but Trezors and other storage devices, just like cryptohwwallet.com. You know, I'm feeling him out and everything. See how he says he's very trustworthy, very reliable. You know, when you're dealing with third-party sellers of these storage devices, they have to be perfect, like Crypto HW Wallet is. So again, I'm in motion, meeting people, meeting businessmen here. And again, you know, Western Canada, there's some people in motion. He's obviously from British Columbia, the dude I'm talking about, not from Alberta, but he knew to come to Alberta. That's where it's at, man. So this guy in the comment section, RA803G, said, Adam, sadly, you're right. Holding Bitcoin won't cure your mind. Curing your mind will cause you to hold Bitcoin. That's awesome, because somebody was saying, you know, Bitcoin will, you know, I don't know, make you an independent person if you just get some Bitcoin. No, not necessarily, But once you are of the non-impulsive mind, the long-term thinking mind, it will get you into the mode to hold Bitcoin. So become, you know, train, don't be impulsive, and you'll become a Bitcoin holder. But Bitcoin holding won't necessarily make you not impulsive. Like if someone sends you a Bitcoin, you might still send it away. You were holding it for a second, but then, yeah, it's not going to fix you. It's the appearance of Bitcoin in a wallet of yours isn't going to cure you of your 80% ways. There we go. Enough talk of that. All right, here is a really long one from the guy that's trying to get me to use DLive.io, which is like DTube, which is based off of Steemit. So this is like a Steemit type of thing here, okay? So there are dudes in motion trying to, you know, fork Steemit, whatever it's called, to create a platform where you get rewarded the Steemit way through posting videos on it. So I'm going to read you what the guy sent me, because he's really trying to convince me. I just haven't had time to do this DLive.io. Check it out. It's like DTube. DLive. Since then, a new platform called DLive.io was launched that allows for larger video files as well as dedicated video hosting. So your videos are actually stored and remain after posting. They also don't take any cuts from your rewards like DTube does. I've been using it for a few months to stream video games and hopefully a crypto show soon. Oh, good for you. With great results. So I linked to a DLive launches Android app press release also. So check that out. The guy also says, I also recently accepted a role as a DLive ambassador, where I'm tasked with bringing more great content producers to the platform. I've also been told that after bringing people over, I will be able to ensure that they are able to get, you know, he's gonna get you some support from the DLive community. So that's great. Nothing is different from your traditional Steemit post where you can just convert this into Bitcoin, where you get Steem and then you can convert the Steem into Bitcoin. Except now there will be a Steem native home for your content in addition to YouTube. So there you go. Instead of uploading it to YouTube first, you can upload it to these dudes first, and it'll be on Steemit. All right, I sort of butchered some of the stuff the dude said, but this guy's in motion. I wanted to give him credit and just tell him that I'm working on this, man. I'm going to try it. When I get some time, I'll try to play around over there on Steemit. And so for you content creators out there like me, you know, get in contact with this dude. This guy's outreach from the DLive.io. All right. Finally, and I'm a little, if I mixed up words in that thing, I'm sorry if I said Steemit when I should have said DLive. Or all right, the best holds were bought in bear markets. Remember that. Value your wealth in Bitcoin, people. That's it. I'm Adam Meister, the BitcoinMeister, the Disrupt Meister. I am going out, even though I'm a little tired. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video. Check out the notes section below. Hey man, when you're on a journey like this, when you're at an awesome event like this, cut down on your sleep. You should get 8 hours of sleep a night. Obviously, I have not been, but hey, once in a while, it's cool to hang out with the dudes. Pound that like button. I'll say hi to you guys in the chat very, very quickly.